What up, Mafia Nation? I'm Mags.
And I'm Dirty D.
We're back to do another reaction video for you. Let's get it.
We wrote that theme song, by the way.
No.
That's all original. Okay, so we're checking out Suicide Silence today. You only live once. Mags, how many times have you seen this video? I'm probably in the thousands at this point. Yeah, so what do you know about Suicide Silence? Absolutely nothing. Okay, they're a metal band out of California.
Okay.
I would go as far as to say change the face of death metal, deathcore metal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Changed the face of it forever. I'd go as far as to say that.
Huh.
Definitely.
See, I was more of a pop punk guy. I'm not gonna lie.
I love pop punk too, but Suicide Silence definitely bridged a lot of things for me. You know what I mean? Like when I was growing up, I would listen to A Day to Remember, and
yeah,
I would listen to all my emo shit. But then I would also listen to a little bit of Slipknot, a little bit of Cannibal Corpse, a little bit of death metal, and then Suicide Silence came out of nowhere and fucking changed everything for me. So the reason I became a death metal vocalist,
fair enough,
is because Mitch Looker, R.I.P., died, I think, 2012 or 2013, close to.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot about them, but I can't think up the top of my head if I've heard any of their songs, but I've heard about them.
Yeah, you're not really a death metal guy, deathcore guy. Definitely. I've seen this video a couple hundred times. I've seen the behind the scenes as well. The behind the scenes is very interesting. How they shot the video. We'll get into that. But before we get into that,
Please make sure you subscribe.
smash on that notification bell.
And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, share so everybody you know can do the same. And they can watch Darian School Mags on
Light metal. Just metal. Just the only thing I can school you on. You got me on everything else. All right, the light is in the way of the video.
Please play.
This song actually came out before Drake's version of YOLO.
Okay.
Nothing.
Dirty.
It's disgusting. That stomp, man, that perched up crow look. Every death metal singer has tried to replicate that. Alright, so a couple things. Shout out John Montgomery. John Montgomery did all of Mitch Looker's art on his arms. Probably the most high quality tattoos you can get in the world out of California. John Montgomery. Fire shit. First of all, let's go into gear nerd shit right off the jump. Mesa Boogie Cabs right off the jump. 7 strings. This song's tuned extremely low. I want to say G or F.
Okay.
Super fire. It's all on the low end of the guitar. Super rhythm based. Yeah, just so fire right out the gate. Alex Lopez, a phenomenal metal drummer in multiple bands. That's the best high scream in the game. That's the best high death metal scream you'll ever hear. So pure, so clean. Huge inspiration to my metal vocals. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah. Can you imagine editing that? We got the video guy here that does all the editing for the videos.
Man.
He's getting into CGI, getting into everything in the editing situation, so I knew he was going to go nuts over this video.
Dude.
I've seen the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes is gnarly.
I bet.
I don't think they're standing in front of a green screen either.
They're not. That's
They're not at
all.
all.
That's definitely added CGI. And then the blood's like, they have these little pouches that could do a pop like that. But to simulate the gunshot, it's CGI, but the exploding blood packet itself is just not
That's fire.
That kid, like,
Yeah, he's murdering it, yeah.
they're just like, whatever.
I forgot how fucking hard this song is. I listened to all like the Cleansing, the first album, the Cleansing. I've been obsessed with it for probably 10 years now. I can't get past it. So like, I forget.
All with one hand?
He does a lot of shit with one. Yeah. He does a lot of shit with one hand.
That was crazy. He just.
Yeah, he does a lot of things like that.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, Mark, dude, that's one of the best fucking deathcore, rhythm deathcore dudes in the game. You know what I mean? Obviously, there's Lucas Mann and other tech death guys that are just brilliant. When it comes to rhythm, man, this guy and the dude from Attila probably take the cake. And I've seen them live twice. This breakdown right here, and they have dirtier breakdowns, you know, that are just absolutely disgusting, like half-timed and like this filthy shit. But like this breakdown from this song is the one that everybody in the crowd, it's a fight to stand on your feet.
Oh,
Just to stand on your feet is a fight. From the first probably like 100 yards from the stage back.
oh.
It's a fight to stand on your feet, man. Everybody in that bitch was obviously, you know, he passed away, but you know, was fucking amazing.
Now they're shooting arrows.
After he died, man, this video was so hard to watch. I haven't seen it in like 8 years. Those layers are just so good. I know so much more about recording and being a vocalist than I did then.
What the fuck? The priest comes out with the rocket launcher.
Yeah. They're very anti-religion. If you listen to their earlier shit on the Cleansing, you'll know they're very anti-religion. Yeah. I have a lot. You have anything to say about this video?
You know, I'm not really a big death metal guy, but like that was like you were able for the like understand what he was saying even though he was screaming, and like that's one of the big things for me that it's hard for me to like about death metal is like it's like
if I have to look up the words, I know it's a good song.
See, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah,
but like the fact that you could understand what he was saying, that really made the difference for me. And then, like you said, just the gnarly play we're playing, and then the video itself, the shock factor on it was phenomenal.
Definitely high budget, like one of their more high budget videos. I have a lot to say about that actually. It's like I've seen this video. You know, I grew up listening to Suicide Silence, everything. So you know, I'm 24. I think I was probably 14 or 15 when he died, you know. But for a long time, I couldn't watch videos like that and disengage and like these videos that's so prominent in his face because like it would make me sad. You know, so I kind of swept Suicide Silence under the rug and I got obsessed with other bands. But, man, I don't think a vocalist in the game will ever do it as good as Mitch did. As far as layering and he, like you said, quality, clarity. You can really hear every word he's saying, in every scream he does, and that's what separated him from the other death metal vocalists.
As me and you being screamers, you know, it's not that easy to like. It's easy.
Oh no, it's hard.
The dictation, like it's easy. It's hard. It's hard to dictate.
Oh, of course, especially when you're trying to get a good scream out of your voice. You know, like when you're trying to get a good scream, focusing on the words can sometimes be very challenging.
Yeah.
This is where you run into situations like Whitechapel. Whitechapel has like Phil Bozeman probably had some of the best gutturals I've ever heard in my, well, other than Slaughter Prevail. But before that, whenever, you know, it was new and fresh, you know, it was fire, and he had probably some of the best gutturals anybody had ever heard. The thing about it, though, he did the old school death metal thing where he wouldn't pronunciate words, but that made it so much more brutal. But it didn't appeal to the masses.
Yes.
Where Suicide Silence would do those gutturals, but they would pronunciate everything.
Yes.
And that's why it appealed to the masses, and they got as big as they did, as quick as they did.
That would make sense.
You know what I mean?
If I had heard them back in the day, I probably would have enjoyed them a lot.
Yeah, Suicide Silence, probably their first album, I'd say they didn't pronunciate shit. It was, you know, like it was, but it was brutal, and I loved it.
Yeah, so they did something different, and it worked in their favor.
Yeah, they got just more and more matured and refined, and they made better, and kind of like Job for a Cowboy. Everybody knew Job for a Cowboy as this deathcore band that was fucking just, you know what I mean? Oh, have you heard Job for a Cowboy? And that was the Shock Factor band for a long time. But they just got better and better and better, and away from that first album into more a refined death metal. I feel like Suicide Silence has done that in their career, even after Mitch dying. And they got Eddie Hernandez, or I don't know if I said his name right, but they got him, and he's a very matured vocalist as well. So the albums they made after that, they were more of a refined death metal band. But
fair enough.
Mitch will live on forever.
For sure. Thank you again so much, Stopwatch Joe, for your recommendation and your donation. If you guys have any other recommendations, please let us know in the comments below. Hit us up on the Discord, or you can do what Stopwatch Joe did and check out the donation link in the description below. Fastest way to make sure your request gets bumped to the top of the list.
We have a merchandise link right under that. We have all kinds of dope shit, dope catchphrases that we have doing these reaction videos. And LVT's not here, so we can't talk on it. But, you know, you can see how goofy we are in our social media below, as we are as a band, not just reactors. And, well,
sure.
What did I forget?
Check out our new music videos if you guys
yeah.
haven't checked them out yet.
We have 2 new music videos.
2 of them.
I'm in them.
Yeah, he said I'm in them.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Me too.
So crazy. Yeah. So if you want to see me and MAGZ in an awesome music video where we got rained on in the piss cold
That's
weather.
right, it was just me and you.
We're the only ones that got rained on. So if you want to see us get rained on in piss miserable cold weather, you check out that music video. Until next time.